Skidoo-doo. Doop. Doop, doop. Scoop. Scoop, boop.
Dan's just scatting over here.
I'm doing my vocal range, I believe is what, or scale. I'm doing my vocal scale.
That's what that was?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like, how now, brown cow?
I was listening to a podcast with Jelly Roll. If you guys are familiar with the country artist, rapper artist, he does 12 minutes to himself before shows doing his scale. And I was like, I got to try that. So
That was... That's not the same.
welcome, everybody. This is Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, a show that we call Beard Advice Live, mixed in with a little bit of catching up with the commands, mixed in with a little bit of try something new, and whatever shenanigans else that we got. My name is Dan. This is my superhero wife, Sam C.
Oh. Okay.
Straight up.
Excuse me.
Straight up. Sam C, how are you doing?
I'm good. My stomach just started hurting a little bit. I did eat some cereal before this, so you know.
Digestion probs. So everyone's digging the shirt.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. And thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. And yeah, hey, as you guys come in, if you don't mind, whether it's in the future or right now live, hit a thumbs up on the YouTube video. We're just gonna do. That is always appreciated. I won't make any of those noises again. And if you guys want to share this out, there could be someone that forgot. They're thinking it's Tuesday still because of the Memorial Day.
My days are thrown off. I don't know about you.
I had multiple. My good friend Doug Sloan, moderator, he was like, dude, I went to bed early thinking it was Sunday. I had to get some sleep for Monday, but it was much. So if you guys don't mind, consider sharing this out, and maybe we get some new people in here like Jay Bird. Look at that. Jay Bird Moore, first time in. Welcome.
What up?
Always appreciated. Yeah, Wednesday night wackiness. I like that.
God.
that sums it up pretty dang well. But the meat and potatoes, that's my main diet. The meat and potatoes of this show is people send in pictures of their beard. They tell us their goals, their problems, and we, the community, my wife and myself, we give feedback on how they can reach their goals, how they can solve their problems. Maybe it's trim a little bit here, style a little bit this way. Maybe it's do nothing at all. You're just too hard on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And the beauty of it is we get that female perspective and say, hey, this is what I think. So it is always appreciated. And we have so many amazing people in here. Thank you, Erica. Russ says, hit that like button, man. I appreciate it. Steve, really? No way, man. That's awesome. Steve's always commenting. First time in here for Steve Bliss. My days are all messed up. Yeah.
Yesterday, I thought yesterday was Wednesday. I was going all day like, okay, we got soccer practice, then we got the show, and then we had nothing. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
relax.
Yes. Ruben said, not as wacky as Command Score. Yeah. Once I hit 11 o'clock,
Yeah.
I get a little bit loopy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't stay up often enough to watch that late, but when I do, it's like,
Yep. Hey, it's me, though. It's me. That's what you get, guys. So
we like to call that in the Command household sleep drunk.
Oh, so we go on road trips, and we like to drive on road trips, and I'm the only driver for them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I stay up. It's never an issue. I don't get tired, but I do get sleep drunk. And
he would make
yeah. So I get sleep drunk. I don't know. I just get goofy. I just get silly. I just start laughing and stuff. And hey, it works. It works for me. So yes, I appreciate it. Yeah, G Squared, you're on the show tonight, man. I hope that you'll make it. My guess is you're going to be on at about 10:20 p.m. So please remember that, guys. That's my guess. So please try to stay up for that. Yeah, for sure. As when drinking, for sure. Yeah, impaired. I get really, really good, focused in on driving. I just get loopy. Yeah.
Silly.
I'm not tired. I don't get anything like that.
Yeah.
I just get sleep drunk. Man, we loved San Antonio. So
heat and humidity's rock. You're really selling it, man.
Right. Yeah, you're getting us down there. I will say, okay, we're gonna do catching up with the commands in a second. Because of this comment, Sam knows what we're trying today, but she doesn't know where I'm gonna really spark her interest on. So we do something called try something new. And we rotate weeks of getting things. I have been leaning towards more things that we haven't tried or Sam hasn't tried, but I know are probably going to be good. Sam has been leaning towards ones that have been bad. So
I'm like 0 for
3. So
three.
we balance each other out. So yes. You also get hyper focused on the road at night. I do. Yeah, I really do.
Not me.
Yeah. I'm a really good driver too. So
Not
it's
me.
you're not bad. You're not bad.
I'm not
driver.
bad.
No, you're not bad.
I'm
driver.
just a terrible parker.
All right. But try something new today. We have 6 different versions of this, and we have done it on the show before, but not all of these ones. And Sam has never tried them.
Mm-hmm.
So what we are going to be trying is the Hawaiian Sun beverage, carbonated beverage. Ken, is this considered a soda? Is this considered a pop?
Is it carbonated?
It is carbonated.
Okay.
Oh, wait, shake well, non-carbonated. I thought it was carbonated. Okay. So it is a non-carbonated one.
Pork groins.
Yeah. Pork groins? Hey, no.
Pork groins.
Hey, wrong show, man. Wrong show. And Stu, that has been for like 3 or 4 months now. We're just kind of moving on that chapter, just not involved with the show or channel anymore. But we're gonna be trying these here. It's a drink.
Ken said it's a drink.
Ken is in Hawaii. Ken's
It's
the one
true.
who introduced these to me. So thanks, Ken. It is a drink. I thought for sure these were carbonated. That's wild. Shake well,
so it's just juice.
Yeah. Okay. It's a concentrate from juice. Okay. All right.
Okay.
We're good there. But what I want to say though is, I don't even know if you remember this, and it's gonna like hit you hard.
Okay.
I've only tried these here, but I have seen them since at a restaurant, at a fast casual restaurant.
Hawaiian.
Oh my guys, when we went to Texas, we found it. We love fast casual is our thing.
It's our jam.
That's our thing. We don't want fast food because it's garbage.
We can't have most
fast
food.
We don't like sit down because we have terror children. So we want something good, but something quick.
Yep.
We found a fast casual place. Hey, Doug, I was just talking about you. We found a fast casual place that is called Hawaiian Bros.
Oh,
if you have tried Hawaiian Bros in the chat, please drop a comment. We don't have any in Michigan.
None.
0.
The closest one is Illinois, I think she said.
I think so.
But they're moving north, so.
Unbelievably amazing. Unbelievably amazing. We got a couple of different things. They have Dole Whip. They have really good rice. Their sauces are amazing.
Pork.
Oh my gosh. They're different kinds of chicken.
So good.
If anybody has a Hawaiian Bros, thanks, Mark. If anybody has a Hawaiian Bros near you, go. Go. They brought over free Dole Whip for the kids. It's my goodness.
I didn't know that they had those there.
Dole Whip.
Wraps.
Yeah, they have them. They have them at
That's
Hawaiian
funny.
Bros. Yeah.
Huh.
Michael, don't do that to me, man. The Cajun fries at Five Guys are my favorite of all time. They're so good.
I don't think that I could eat the Cajun fries. Like, I need to mix it in with regular fries because they're just a little bit too spicy.
Oh, I love them.
Like, it couldn't just only those.
Five Guys is just silly expensive, though. Like, we'll go and get just like a normal family meal, and it's like $60, $70.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather go get Mexican food, sit down for that kind of price and suffer through the kids. So we're going to try these guys, and is 84 miles near me.
Yep.
For this,
Yes.
we literally, hey, Ruben, welcome, man. We literally would drive 84 miles to go. And that's
Easy.
Not an exaggeration.
That's an
We would go there,
decision.
eat it, and drive back.
Mhm.
Truly. Yeah, truly. Yeah, Five Guys has gotten crazy expensive. And there's no way to do it inexpensive.
And what is the reason for it? Like,
what's the justification?
you can't say like, oh, our potatoes are now organic, so they cost $27 for one. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, Fuddruckers. We used to have a Fuddruckers here. All I remember was doing like the nacho cheese on my Fuddruckers burger.
I don't think I've ever had Fuddruckers.
It was like a fun burger place.
But was it good?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
It wasn't anything like exceptional, but yeah, it was good. Yep. Because people buy it. I guess that is capitalism
True.
for you. So.
But they did go out of business in our town.
Yeah.
We don't have one here anymore.
Yeah. True. All right. So the different flavors we have today, and I don't know how to pronounce some of these, so get off my back, okay? One of them is passion orange. Excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is guava nectar.
I've never had guava.
Me either. Next one is lilikoi passion.
Lilikoi?
Lilikoi passion or lilikoi passion. Don't even know what that is. I do love passion fruit.
Lilikoi.
We also have lilikoi back and then
Lychee?
lychee. Lychee.
I've heard about that, but I've never tried it before.
I have not. I have not heard of that.
It feels so wrong to see you shaking me.
I know. I feel like
Like,
you're gonna explode. And then we have paso guava nectar. It's like passion fruit guava nectar. Okay. It feels so wrong.
So wrong.
Shaking these up. I'm gonna. I heard it like. I feel like it's still carbonated. They're just.
We're gonna open these and it's gonna
explode.
explode.
Then mango orange. Mango orange.
That sounds so good.
Yeah. Oh, I know. All right. You pronounced it. Okay. Cool. Cool. We'll take that. We'll take that. Awesome. All right. And then we'll do catching up with the commands. But we'll start here because I want to work through some. You want to pick the first one?
Let's just go in order.
All right. We're going with passion orange. I think this is probably the safest one. All right. Wish me luck, guys. Okay. It still sounds carbonated. That's crazy.
It does.
All right. I'm going to go first. Passion orange Hawaiian sun.
I just got like Olipop like flashbacks.
Good.
Good?
Yeah, really good.
I don't trust you.
Really good.
Oh, it smells so good.
It's really good. Yeah. Yeah. It definitely, I think, is an old school thing. Really good.
I do wish it was carbonated though.
I do too.
Like I feel like it would be such a good carbonated drink. I like that. That's yummy.
That's delicious.
I just want to know, like, what is it? Juice?
I think. All right, you ready for this?
Oh, it's just sugar.
It's some of them. It has different numbers. This one's 6% juice. Hey, this one's 11%.
Okay.
This one's 4% juice.
Oh, going down.
This one is 5, right above the nutrition facts.
15.
Dude, we go in there next. All right, mix it with Sprite. That would be good.
Ooh, it would.
That would be good. All right, we're gonna try guava nectar. I have no concept of what guava tastes like.
Are these like old school? Like,
that's what they. Yeah. Okay, but
is this like from the 90s or something?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Are these? Somebody said that they're like it's bringing back like nostalgia. All right, guava nectar.
Okay.
I've never had guava.
I feel like you should put the open ones over there.
Okay.
I feel like I might spill it.
Work them down. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense. Makes sense. All right, guava nectar. Okay.
What's guava?
A fruit.
Have you ever had guava?
I don't think so. It's good. It's mild. Yeah, it's mild. Non-carbonated need to be super. Yeah, for sure. And they are cold.
Pretty sure we tried. Okay, story time. When we're in Punta Cana, before I got COVID.
I didn't know if you're gonna go there.
Before I got COVID in Punta Cana, is that where we were? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They had no Diet Coke. They had no pop that I wanted to drink. And we normally used to drink pop with like all the meals. You know what I mean? Because they're like, don't drink the water. So we're just going to drink.
Right.
Woo!
She almost knocked over her water.
Too handsy. It's tea.
Or tea. But that was like you predicting the future.
It
so you
was.
thought you were going to. That's freaky.
Okay. And so they had every juice imaginable. So we were just down in
fresh.
Trying juice left and right.
Yeah.
And it was so good. They had like a juice station where the lady was like actually putting the like passion fruit through the blender and stuff. And it was so good. And I know that I tried guava because that just brought me back.
Yeah. And the juice was amazing. I love the passion fruit. Steve,
So
good question. They're actually made in Honolulu, Hawaii.
Oh, cool.
So that's cool. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll do like some catching up with the commands, and we'll get the show. And guys, I promise we'll get into the beard advice. All right, so the next one this is the one.
Lilikoi.
I remember seeing that fruit.
You do?
Yeah, at Punta Cana.
Okay.
All right, Sam said pop. Hey, what's up, Brad? All right, read this one out as I'm drinking it.
Guava are kiwi-sized and thin-skinned, grow in short trees, fast growers too. Papaya grow like weeds, straight, tall tree. Okay. If you put these fruits in front of me, I don't think that I could tell you Is it delicious or?
Yeah, it's good.
You're just downing it.
Sorry. I was just enjoying it.
You're just like,
This is the
Lilikoi
Passion. It's good. Yeah, it's really, really good. Yeah. Yeah, Ruben, Judd,
I got that passion fruit.
Yep. Judd's he's a jokester with us. He knows. Really good.
Passion fruit juice was my favorite when we were on vacation. So didn't like to eat the fruit, but the juice was so good. So that little bit.
Ken or somebody else, help us out. What is lilikoi? Oh, here it is. It's in the passion fruit family. Okay, that makes sense.
It's a cousin.
All right. Now we do a segment called Catching Up with the Commands. We just talk about what's going on in our life in the last week. I will say, if we guys can give a congrats to Sam C. She finished her first season of coaching. Well, we have 2 games this weekend, but her first season of coaching ever. And she was beating up on the kids today in a competition of shooting. She got in on the game and is like knocking these little girls out of the game and stuff.
I felt so bad.
Yeah, they were cool with it though. So Sam finished it, and I will say, we did a pretty dang amazing job coaching this season.
It was cool. It was different. Like the time commitment was different for me because I never really have time commitments for anything. So that was new. But playing with these kids and getting to know their little personalities was so cute.
And the best part about it is we had a bunch of really shy, reserved kids.
Yeah.
Ranging from 6 to 8-year-olds. And by the end, literally today, all smiles, tongue out.
Yeah.
Playing. One of the kids that was the most reserved, the most shy, he won one of the game competitions. Mm-hmm. He went crazy. His parents went crazy. It was really fun. We are undefeated. I'm going to put that out there too, baby. We got 2 more games. I said, yeah, we are. I don't know if it. We are undefeated. So we got 2 games this weekend. And man, it was really cool. And there was a girl that maybe didn't necessarily want to be there, wasn't the most enthusiastic, but she super bonded with Sam.
Yeah,
really liked Sam. And so it was the perfect balance of I will say too, you guys know me on my serious side and fun, but I am really good with little kids too.
Yeah, you are. You're funny. They really like funniness.
I'm silly, I'm goofy, but I make a lot of really engaging drills and games and activities and just little things like throwing the ball as far as I can. Go get it, then you guys get water. Just things like that where they get going silly. Or I make up a story about our neighbor Phyllis, who's this old Karen lady and stuff. And we never met her.
Chant.
Yeah, we did a chant this
1, 2, 3, Phyllis.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. But Sam did great, had a lot of fun, and I think really made a big impact. So that was really
fun,
cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
I liked it.
So we'll check out our Instagram this weekend. We'll post scores from the games to see if we can conclude it. And then another congrats is she killed it this weekend on the most productive house project weekend of all time. I helped out where I could, but mainly I just watched the kids all weekend. But I helped out with this, I did all the cooking, if that makes a difference, all weekend, all the cooking and most of the dishes.
So good.
It was the Blackstone. Yeah. But what was the main project that you knocked out this weekend?
Okay, so my main project was that I redid our play set, swing set, playhouse, whatever you want to call it. It's a wooden play set with 3 stories. Is that what it is? I don't know what you call it.
Levels.
So
yes, we're in Michigan.
I repainted everything, but I had to prime it first because I wasn't going to sand it. So prime, paint, take off all the pieces, spray paint, put it all back together. My hands are so sore. My shoulder is so sore from painting. In my head, I calculated, I painted for at least 7 hours every day.
Wow.
Over the weekend.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It took so much longer than I expected.
For sure. But she did it. I mean, she did everything. Put pavers at the bottom instead of weeds and changed the colors of the tarps and stuff. It looks really cool. Mm-hmm. So did that. We did a ton of landscaping.
Yep.
We got out 3 bushes.
Yeah, 3 shrubs that were 20-something years old. We pulled those out, put 3 new ones in. What else did we do? We redid 2 closets.
Yep. There's a bunch of other things I'm not thinking of right now. that we did too. So it was just a super family-filled weekend of staying home. We got the kids out on the slip and slide and popsicle.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, popsicles. Every day they played with water and we're out there. So it was just fun.
They were outside. I love when our kids are outside playing, and they were outside all day. We had like country music blasting and we were grilling out and just hanging out outside. Like, I hate working outside by myself. And then, so Dan brings the kids out, and so they're like running around and we can talk to each other and stuff. So it was really fun.
Yeah. And we were just out, that whole time. And we have good shaded areas too. So that's helpful. So yeah, that was kind of our main thing. I don't think we have anything else really that has been going on with catching up with the commands. Getting ready for our main trip that's going to be coming up soon.
And Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte. Yeah, even sooner. Finishing our tattoos. I'm going to finish my sleeve, and then Sam is going to finish her ribs, and then probably her wrist as well. So yeah, a lot of good stuff that's been going on. Cool. Anything else with the commands?
Oh gosh, I don't think so.
All right.
School's almost done, so that's different.
Yep. Oh, and by the way, the hats sold out.
Yes.
So the first one, the black camo sold out in the night, in a night. Then the other sold out in about a week. And so we'll be on the lookout for a new hat run coming soon.
Yeah, I actually emailed them today looking for a very specific color, and I'm crossing my fingers that they have it.
Move your head real quick. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't show up well, but it's that one. We're not going to say yet. Charlotte, North Carolina. We're not going to be doing a meetup or anything. Essentially, we're going there to get tattooed
and going home.
And that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So yes, we're not going to be hiking, but man,
we are. No, we're going.
Oh, we are.
I'm hoping it can't really everything in our life depends on Violet, but I'm hoping to get to Acadia. I just really want to see it, and it's like, I think it was like 3 hours away from Portland, so I don't know if it's possible, but I just really, really, really want to see it.
That'd be cool.
So like hiking / walking on a path, I don't know.
Yeah. Our kids are just tough age, so.
Well, it's really just Violet. Well, Jack's in his legs, and he's like, I'm so tired.
All right. Let's try these other three, and then we'll be able to kind of dip into them during the show as well. All right, so next one up, we got the Lilikoi lychee. All right, Lilikoi lychee. Ken, what is lychee? Let us know here.
It's bug spray.
He said, remember bug spray. All right, let me try this one. Okay, that one's different.
Okay.
Interesting. It's not bad at all. It's just different.
I don't think I like the way that one smells.
Yeah, I don't know I've never heard of that fruit.
It's not bad.
No, yeah, it's just different. Hawaiian sun is a must when living in California.
Oh, it's
interesting.
It's lychee.
Lychee?
Lychee.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah. Hey, what's up, tabletop? All right. And then we have Paso guava nectar. I feel like this one's going to be really good.
I do too.
Passion fruit and guava. So let's see what we have here. Oh, that's wonderful. Man, we love passion fruit. Like, absolutely love passion fruit.
Okay, it is lychee.
Okay. Lychee. Okay. Lychee is lychee. Hard to describe. Okay. That helps.
That one is good.
Mix it with a Mountain Dew. I would love to mix it with Mountain Dew. Yeah, passion fruit's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, then the last one, the safest one, mango orange. Has to be good.
I'm trying to convince Dan that we need to go to Hawaii. He said no.
Try to convince your spending habits. Huh?
I need to go to the plant to see where these are made.
Right. All right, let's try this one. Mango orange.
Okay.
Yeah, delicious.
Yeah, it is.
Just really good. These are awesome.
Like I said, I need carbonation in it.
I know. I do wish they had carbonation too.
Know what I mean?
Yeah. They're not like the worst thing in the world, but they're not great. 37 grams of sugar. That one.
Dang.
So there's worse out there. Come on now. Come on, for sure. Between watched, I thought, okay. I asked Sam about the dry shampoo. My wife's hairstylist said she uses it between washes. I thought it was only for camping. There you go.
Okay. That is what Dan thought too.
Yeah.
He's like, it doesn't clean your hair. And I'm like trying to explain to him, like, that's not what it's for.
Well, I just think they need to change the name. I think that's just bad marketing, which we see in every industry. And it is an interesting thought because we get like hyper focused on the beard industry. And for example, we'll be like, why is it called a co-wash when you're not washing? There's no washing involved. We're like, the beard industry. It's just every industry. That's just how marketing works.
Yep.
Have the kids ever been on a plane?
Yes. We went to Disney on a plane 2 years ago. And they actually have been asking to go on a plane again.
Yeah.
I have a terrible fear of flying, but actually I think I might have broke my fear of flying coming back from Punta Cana. So I'm not really that nervous about flying again, but we don't have any plans on going on a plane anytime
expensive.
soon. Yeah, it really is.
So expensive.
And we really like driving and we know that there's going to be a point like Dan really wants to go to Alaska for his 40th birthday and we want to go to Hawaii and I really want to go to Italy. And so I know like at some point we're going to have to get back on a plane, but not anytime soon.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And so the lychee is known as the alligator strawberry. It's red, bumpy skin. Interesting.
Oh.
It's like, what is it? The avocados, the alligator pear, what they call it.
Is that true, or did you just make that up?
No, I'm pretty sure. Alligator pear, isn't that the avocado?
I feel like that's something that you would make up.
No, I think it's true. I got a list of places to go get grub. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I feel like a lot of stuff's gluten-free out there. That would be my assumption. What's up, Bill? Welcome. Italy. Doug, don't do that. She talks about Italy every single day. Every single day.
Italy and Scotland are my two like must go places. I want to so bad. So bad.
Yeah. And Australia?
Nope.
Heck yeah, I'd go to Australia.
You know how many great white sharks you guys have?
There's
absolutely not.
They have everything that wants to kill you. It all lives in Australia.
Your spiders, your snakes, your sharks.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yes. Just making sure. Yeah, I mean PG-13. We're family friendly. We want kids to be able to be here. We don't want any kind of like topics or language to keep people away from it. It's just as simple as that.
Did I say something?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I'm like, sometimes it just slips out.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Scotland's a blast. Don't do this.
I'm of the Stuart clan. The Stuart clan. The queen.
Her maiden name is Stuart. So yeah.
So I have to.
Yeah.
Gotta see my homeland.
All right. Google confirms Dan is correct. Avocado is called the alligator pear. Thank you guys. I didn't make that up. I
don't like that.
So I it's not lying because I do it for fun with Sam, but I'll say just some ridiculous like fact and I just own it.
Yeah.
But it's just
so convincing.
And then I just tell her I just made that up.
So now I get to the point where I just ask him, I'm like, is that true or not? Like, just tell me.
Yeah. Walter thinks the same way. How many sharks does a country have?
Exactly. I'm not trying to die.
Joseph, that's my number one. My number one is
That's
Alaska.
Like our plan for Dan's 40th birthday is to take a cruise to Alaska.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to fly there, but I will take a cruise.
Charlotte is in like 2.5 weeks.
Yep.
Not this weekend, not next weekend, but the following. Yep. So, and we're excited. Super duper excited.
Never been.
No. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. We'll have a chance to chat. And if you want any of these too, as it goes through, just let me know. And then we'll smash on them. But this show is called Beard Advice Live. I have it scrolling down at the bottom. Please send in so you guys can be on the show next week. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Our advice is 100% for free. We don't charge for it. We don't really require much other than send in an email. It's as simple as that. I'll respond to you personally and let you know that you'll be on the show. And as long as you have pictures and you have questions and goals, you're going to be on. I don't really turn anybody away. And so you guys will see how this works. All right, Ruben, take care of them kids. All right. How long for tattoo? That's the same. That's when we're going down to Charlotte. So 2.5 weeks for the tattoo. How long will the session be? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
2 days of at least 7 hours, probably.
Yeah, probably. So, but hopefully we will have the numbing stuff working.
Yes.
All right, here we go, everybody. All right, we have Mike D.
Our neighbor.
Mike D. Oh my gosh, across the street. Hey, Ram, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Super sticker. Thank you. He said, new to beard oil using Duke Cannon feels dry and coarse. Any suggestions? Okay, we'll get to that. Actually, I'll address that one right now, Mike. So I think Duke Cannon is actually a pretty good company. For a long time, you remember that thick body wash I used?
Yeah.
Literally said thick. That was Duke Cannon. I also think that they have a good daily gentle beard wash that's in stores. Not compared to these small batch companies, but for stores, it's a good option. Their beard oil, though, I am not a fan of at all because of one main ingredient. Hydrated silica. And essentially it dries and it leaves like a film or a layer on your beard and it makes it feel dry. It makes it feel coarse. For me, it made it feel like it was almost like hairspray that was like lining my beard. And if you look up hydrated silica, in my opinion, it's not a great thing. It's not even a good thing. I think that it is a bad product as far as the oil. So any suggestions, Mike? Tons and tons and tons. We have Copper John. I think we have Weatherbeard that's in the chat. Amazing oils. Copper John's always stops in. I was just talking to the Bearded Mac. They have amazing oils. Dr. Nick's, Beard Octane. I mean, we could go on and on. True North is in the chat. They have great products. So, Mike, if you want a specific oil recommendation, reach out to me, Dan_command@yahoo.com or Dancy Bearded on Instagram, and I'd be happy to be able to give you some advice there. Okay. Also, want to give you some more information about myself in hopes of getting some advice from you on what I should do with my beard. I'm 52 years old, truck driver, and been trying to grow my beard out longer. I'm not concerned about shape or style at this time, but more about the texture and feel and length. I've tried Duke Cannon beard oil and only feels like, yeah, absolutely. So I'm interested in your thoughts on what would work for my beard. Can you recommend stuff? All right, yeah, we'll take a look. And oftentimes the type of beard can lend itself to different types of products too. Tabletop was in here. Yeah, great products by Tabletop. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hey, thank you, Ram. I appreciate you for stopping in on your lunch. Hey, Joseph, thank you. I love those super stickers.
They're cute.
Super cute. All right, here's Mike. Awesome, man. Love it, dude. And thank you for what you do. We say it all the time, but it's true. Truck drivers, absolutely a backbone of this country. Mm-hmm. I could not imagine if there was like a halt in our truck driving system, like what that would do to our country. So thank you for what you do. I know it's not an easy job by any means. All right, so Mike, talking about beard products and talking about your beard here, generally speaking, white, silver, gray beards like a little bit of a thicker oil because those oils are going to be sealing and coating hair oils. Something like the Copper John's gray line would be perfect. I helped develop that. Artius Man would be a great one. By the way, guys, I have a private Facebook group called Command's Corner. It's linked. Hey, Mr. Mills, thank you. No, they are cute.
I've never seen those before.
Aren't they cool?
They are.
Super cool. Thank you, guys. Starting tomorrow, the Facebook group sponsor is going to be Artius Man with a really big code, aka 33% off code. So Artius Man would be another one that would be great for you. Absolutely great for you. And yeah, you don't have to stick to those. Like Bill is saying here, I genuinely believe everybody should rotate different viscosities. Bill has a white beard and he really loves Beard Octane, which is a thin viscosity. So finding a good, solid blend is going to make a lot of difference for the feel of your Thank you, Corey. It's going to make a big difference for your beard, but it looks great. Absolutely looks great. And that one's pretty easy one. He said he wasn't looking for feedback on shape or anything. So awesome, dude. Thank you. And Mike, again, don't hesitate to reach out if you want more specific recommendations. And if you guys aren't in the Facebook group, consider checking it out. We do giveaways. We got group exclusive codes. It's a pretty cool place. All right, Gavin M. Good afternoon, Dan and Sam. I normally take out their like greetings, but if it like includes you, I'm like, yeah, we got. They know it's Sam. They know it's Sam. He says, I finally went and got my hair cut, and it turned out fantastic. Thank you guys so much for the advice. Love the channel and support, and the love that comes from the community. All right, let's check this out here and see Gavin with the update. Oh,
nice.
So I included the side by side. I know. Look at the fade here. Look at how it
good.
gets removed from the ear.
Yep.
The nice little blend up into it. This is like still a full hairstyle.
Yeah.
You know, it's not, you don't have to take everything off the side. Beard is looking great. And just look at that.
So good. It's like clean.
Yeah.
Very dapper. I
Ooh,
feel like dapper.
I like that. I like that.
Love it.
And yeah, Gavin, wherever you go for your barber, stick with them because this is not an easy fade right here because you're fading into the head hair, but also fading into the beard. So you got to fade both sides.
Double fade.
Double fade. and it did a phenomenal job. And for me, you guys know my pet peeve. I don't like hair really getting super close to the ear. And so this one clears it from the ear and it is awesome. Kyle, I've starred your question and we will hit that at halftime. We'll hit that. Yeah, JP has a massive, beautiful ginger beard. So, yep, it elongates your face for sure. It narrows your face. It makes it look slimmer. It's, yeah, man, absolutely looks great. Gavin, thank you for sending in, dude. Looks really, really nice. Oh, he's in here too. Awesome. He said, my barber is the man. Thanks, everyone.
Nice.
Nice, man. Thanks for sending in, Gavin. Okay, here's Brecken. Hey, Dan and Sam. Been a little while since I was last featured on here, but wanted to check in with you guys and give an update. To begin, after a semester of nursing school, I found that it just wasn't the right fit for me. Hey, man, I'm glad you found it after a semester. Many of us don't find it till way later.
Because I graduated and I don't use my degree.
Yeah, I've got 3 degrees and I don't use mine. But don't worry, I have other college plans. We weren't, man. We have thoughts on college as well, but that's another time. We have other college plans in place and we'll be continuing my education towards something else. Awesome, man. And he said, with that said, I would love to pursue a bigger beard but I have a few issues. Number 1, no idea what I'm doing. Number 2, I'm afraid of the criticism that will come from family once I fully commit. What do I do? How should I approach this? Beautiful. And in your opinion, do I have the ability to pull it off? Okay. P.S. I added a couple of photos of a few months before I started the beard journey at age 18. And oh yeah, this is a wild one. All right, so let's go ahead and check out Brecken, and then we'll come back to the questions individually here. All right.
Whoa, that's crazy.
And before people are like, why did he post his middle school picture here? He was 18 in this picture.
Dang.
18. Just months after this, he started growing a beard.
That's wild.
That's wild. He went from Malcolm in the Middle to full out
say that.
Hey, no. This is all love. Me and Brecken are cool. He went from Malcolm in the Middle to a man that is throwing tires around.
Okay.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
And you know it's Malcolm in the Middle. That's Malcolm right there. Come on, man. You should get a cut of those royalties. Gosh. Wow. Phenomenal.
Yeah, truly.
So
wait, how old is he now?
Okay.
How long has he been growing this? Do you know?
So after a semester of college, so maybe, I don't know. Brecken, how old are you now? I'm guessing he's got to be pretty dang young for this one. Yeah, he went from a boy to a man.
True that.
I'll show Sam before and after of people with beards. Oftentimes it's from Instagram when guys shave their beard. And I go, this is a billboard of why men need beards.
Yeah, truly.
And it's always.
You got to have something.
I don't know if we've ever seen one where we're like, yeah, they look better shaved.
Not once have I seen something and I'm like, oh yeah, so much better.
At least, like you said, at least a shadow of a beard, at least a stubble beard, a shorter beard, little color, nobody wants to see just man neck.
It's naked.
Yeah,
it's your face is naked.
Yeah, I always say naked mole rat, but you know. All right, let's hit these questions, and we'll give you some advice, Brecken. All right, number 1, he has no idea what he's doing. So
we're here for you.
Exactly. All right, so let me start you off here, Brecken. So if you're going big, step 1 is to stop really messing with the neckline. And if you do, then you got to maintain it. You got to keep it up and go through it, maintain it a little bit. But if you really want to go big and you really want to have a dense, full beard, you got to leave the neckline alone. It may be rough for a couple of months, but it'll all kind of even itself out. So I would leave that alone. But other than that, man, you got the channel, you got the stream. We will help you with whatever questions you have along the way. And I probably have a video for that. Okay, I'm going to pose this one to you here. I'm afraid of the criticism that will come from my family once I fully commit to a bigger beard. What do I do? How should I approach this? So he's always had a shorter beard, right? Went for this. And he's like, I'm going to grow big, but he's worried people are going to have nasty, negative comments, shave it, trim it, those types of things. How does he approach this? How does he approach it? And then if there is negativity that comes, how does he deal with that? How does he respond?
Okay. Trying to keep this family friendly.
Positive, yeah.
Family friendly.
Yeah.
So I have had a lot of family drama and a lot of people in my life who are critical of things. And one of the best things that Dan has taught me is stop thinking about other people. Think about yourself and what makes you happy. If your beard makes you happy, that is literally all that matters in your life. Don't think about any criticism that's going to come from your parents or your family, brothers, sisters. This is your body. This is your life. And if that makes you happy, rock it.
Straight up. And Brad, you're right, man. I posted twice this video where it was a lady going over a concept that I've believed in for a long time, but didn't know exactly how to articulate it. And it's called let them. And I truly believe that if they want to say negative things about your beard, think negative things about your beard, let them. Who cares? Yep. Let them. That's them. That's not you.
Yeah, that's their problem.
Yeah, they have to deal with that. They have to think about that. Sam spitting facts. That's so true. And so, yeah, what she said. Yeah, just I really and I know a lot of people say that, but I really believe it. And I really live that. I don't care. Like I really don't care. I saw today on Instagram somebody that I was really good buddies with unfollowed me and then removed me as a follower. Right? Yeah, previous years I would have been like, oh, what did I do? What's wrong? What did I do? Not let them. If they'll come back, and I told Sam this too, almost always those kinds of criticisms have nothing to do with you, with your beard. It almost always has to do with something going on in their life.
Something that they're unhappy about, that they want to take it out on you.
And I only know that because of having a pretty zoomed out perspective on this, of being online for 5 years now, putting myself out there publicly. I see the cycles. I see the negative approach, and then I always see people come back. Even family situations, right? When we made this leap to go all in, to be a fully family functioning like career and whatever you want to call it, there were a lot of people that were against it, that were not supportive, that were doubting it, that were fearful of it, people very close to us. Fast forward a year later, that tune has changed a little bit.
Now they want to brag about their family members.
Yeah, they want to boast about it, but when before they were telling us not to, they were telling us all the fears and the scares and the worries, those things come around. They really do. So it's huge. And also, I hope that you're reading the chat, is you're not alone, man. Everybody's got some kind of family and friends drama. Everybody's got somebody chirping in their ear.
Yep.
Let them.
Yep.
Yeah,
and if they continue to do it, then they're not somebody who should be in your life anyways.
Yeah,
even if they're family.
Yep. And Donald's right. Some would rather hurt and watch you burn than verse support. Donald and I had a conversation about this today, literally today. So yeah, it's man, truly. And I know with some people it's easier said than done. Let them say those things. I don't think you need to justify anything. I don't think you need to approach it in any certain type of way. And here's the crazy thing too. People will ask about like family and stuff. My mom, I don't think has ever had a positive word or supportive word about my beard, which is crazy, right?
Crazy.
But that's fine. That's her. That has nothing to do with me. It's not anything that's like a bad thing. So yeah, cut the transparency out of your life. And that was a big turning point in our life too, is when we kind of flipped the switch and it was like, right, we don't have to hold on to relationships with anybody.
That was a big point.
Yeah.
We don't have to do these things just because somebody's telling us that we have to.
Yeah, absolutely. So man, just do your thing. Do your thing. And then number 3, do you have the ability to pull it off? Yes.
Yep.
Dude, you have all of the genetics for it. Now, I will say, I saw Cameron in the chat and maybe a couple other people. If I could offer advice, I would love to see a hairstyle change. I think that would go a really, really long ways. I don't know what it would be, but I think a hairstyle change, especially in the front there, would make like a nice little pop to the beard and would bring like this new elevated style to you. Any thoughts on something he could go for as far as a hairstyle?
I'm wondering if you could just maybe, and I'm thinking maybe you just like got out of the shower or something, and that's why it's like laying flat. But maybe like if you just put some like styling gel or some pomade and just like mess that up a little bit, I think that would be cool.
Yeah. And I wonder if that's the style though, because it's the same in this picture.
Sure that.
You know, so I'm curious on that, Brecken. I would say consider a different type of hairstyle first. And as of right now, there's nothing to change on your beard. I couldn't see anywhere. I mean, this is more so the hairstyle. I would say clean up around the ears. And here's a good diagram, guys, of seeing the difference of beard hair and head hair and where that difference is. I always say, I think this is called the tragus, right? Is that right?
No idea.
Let me know in here in the chat, guys. I think, what is this
I don't know my ear anatomy.
I don't either, but I know it has to do with the shape of a triangle is in the name. So I think it's a tragus or something similar to that. That is usually at the top of this point is usually where the head hair begins and the beard ends, as if you're going up. And you can see it. You see how his head hair is dark black and his beard is more of like a little like rustic, almost orange. You see that change on that one. Correct. Okay, cool. I thought so. Yeah, I knew it had to do with like the triangle in the name. So tragus here. So I would say,
got the chills.
Ooh, sorry. I do that. I would clean it up just a little bit above there. Yeah, wise guy. I would love to see him with some sea salt spray. That's my preferred method of styling my hair too. Comb over with a fade would be real nice. Like that's a big jump, but real nice. Absolutely. Like get that thing going to the side with that hard part. That would be a good style too. I dig it, Walter. Cool, man. Brecken, that was a fun one, dude.
That was fun.
Thank you for sending it. Okay. We got Bob K here. Bob K. Let me make sure I got halftime. Oh, wait. Let me see. Is this Bob's pictures? All right. Pause on Bob. All right. Question time, guys. Question time on this one. Some ear knowledge. I got it all, Donald. I've got it all. All right, guys. If you have questions, now is the time to drop those. And we got one from Kyle here. Chat, how do you feel about Everyman Jack butter? Horrible. Horrific. One of the worst on the market. Their oil's okay. Their oil's not bad. Their oil's a good beginner oil, budget oil. Their butter is that sour cream, disgusting.
I hate when you say that.
Goopy, like lotion-like consistency. The first ingredient is water. Please, in my opinion, don't use that. Like, no, it's not a butter. There's no butter is in that consistency. Hey, what's up, Matt? So yeah, please stay away from that one. I don't approve of their butter. So yeah, absolutely. All right. And as you guys start putting more questions in the chat, Evan's Exploration says 99% of the time people criticize others out of their own insecurities. Yeah, it's all these things sound cliche until you realize they're true. Right?
Until you live it, yeah.
Right. Until you actually live it and experience it, it's just true. All right. Jeff says, I went through a very awkward looking stretch of about 2 years of my head hair. Now I get constant compliments. Let it grow long. Oh, that's cool, man.
Nice.
Awesome, Jeff. All right, he said, I wanted to use something, but I've been using Honest Amish products for the longest. Honest Amish is great. Their beard balm is more like a beard butter. Definitely more like a beard butter than Everyman Jack's butter. So you can't go wrong there, Kyle. Nothing wrong with that at all. Is olive oil good for the beard? It's great for the beard. Yep, men have been using olive oil in their beard for over 10,000 years now. The Spartans, before they went in battle, they had a ceremony where they would pour oil on their beard and comb each other's beards before going into battle.
Spartans were quite weird.
Yeah, they were also naked while they did this.
Oh, okay.
So it's true story. They would go and they would watch, like usually from an elevated position, they would watch the other opposing forces gather, and they would remove their clothing, pour olive oil, and then they would groom themselves to get ready for battle.
Oh,
yes, men. But when we think back on it, we're like, Battle of 300, Spartan, Leonidas.
I feel like I need to watch that movie
like,
now.
Oh, the men. So yeah. Any idea how big? Oh, I didn't know a beard brand and price increase. Interesting, Brad. Very interesting. So we got to go down to Beard Brand. We got to meet Eric Banholtz, Carlos, all those. I will say the one thing that like stuck out to me going to there, and this has nothing to do with them, not per se, I guess, is so they made the big shift, right? They went down to 4 ounces for $26. Crazy price. All the not all, a lot of small batch companies were like, oh my gosh, they're gonna ruin the industry. How can we compete? And then I didn't hear a peep about Beard Brand. People weren't talking about it, they weren't raving about it. And I think 4 ounces is just too big.
Interesting.
I think it's just too big. And so that does not surprise me. Brad, if you have any more details, June 1st, you are literally introducing me to that concept.
That's tomorrow, no?
Yeah, it is tomorrow. Interesting. I'll have to keep an eye out to see what's going on. Is Barlow's butter still in Rite Aid? So the butter itself will be very soon, but it's under a new name. It's under a new name. It's going to be called, and it's not a great name because I can't even pronounce it. I tried to tell him that, and the owner was like, yeah, Rite Aid picked it. It's not a great name. It's called Richity, something like that.
Richity?
Something like that. Once it's in stores, I will tell you. Essentially, it's the same product, just with a new name. And so we got butter balm. We are hopefully going to have beard wash. And then we had beard oil until something. I don't even know if I told you that. Yeah.
Even that other one?
No.
Okay.
So they're not going. So essentially, I made a really great beard oil to go into Rite Aid. They accepted it. They purchased it. Everything was great. Then they got in like the samples of them and they go, this is not glass. We need glass. And the company that I work with, they're like, we can't do glass. And so they're like, we don't want it. So
these people, the people that buy, it's like,
crazy.
Do you have a beard? Do you understand beards?
It's
like
crazy.
Like your beard oil is like your number one thing. You got to have a beard oil.
Yep. And in their mind, it's not
Rite
glass,
Aid.
can't have it. So the oil's going to be made. It's already in production. So it's probably just not going to be sold at Rite Aid, but it'll probably be sold on Amazon or other distribution locations. So you'll be able to get it, but the butter and balm are already on their way to Rite Aid. They'll be in there soon. Yeah. And then the beard wash just has to get finalized, but they are agreeing on everything. We're just writing like the verbiage for the bottle and stuff. So I pitched them just yesterday, like 6 different taglines for the beard wash. So new name, same product coming soon. The oil I was so excited about. And then, yeah, the buying process, you guys at the big boys, is so frustrating.
So frustrating.
It's a whole bunch of people that don't know anything about this stuff, but they know profit, and so it's tough. Is it okay to blow dry your beard after the shower with a very far away blow dryer? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, totally fine, Ruben. Totally fine. Yeah, 12 inches. Yeah, 6 inches is recommended to be safe, but more is good too. Now the warmer weather is here. My beard is looking fuller. Is that just an illusion? Michael, it's probably the humidity. Humidity is going to make your beard poof, right? I would imagine.
Makes my hair poof.
I was going to say for women, it definitely does. So it's probably not so much the heat. It's probably the humidity that's going to do that. Okay, cool. Caleb, for sure, man. Absolutely. Jonas, I've not tried Scully's in a long time, but when I had tried them, they were good. Yeah, it wasn't like the greatest of all time, but nothing bad. But yeah, they were good for sure. Nope, I have not tried them, Bob. Yeah, I have not. Yeah, for sure, Leo. Yep, absolutely. I bought Honest Amish Premium and 7 potions, and they made my nose run. Wow, in my eyes watering itchy.
Something.
Yeah, you have an allergy to something, and those two are like super widely popular and praised. So, Dusty, you got to figure out you got an allergy to something. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely, for sure. Okay. Yeah, I got the email. I guess I'm not on their email list. Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah. 2 weeks in, I saw that Matt buzzed his beard down to like a short stubble beard. Under growing a bag, when would you recommend using butter again at night? Matt, I would use butter when you can pinch and pull the hairs. As long as you can pinch and pull, apply it with an open palm, and then you're not going to get it down to the skin. Pinch and pull rule. I got a video already filmed, uploaded, and ready to come out. Dan, do you use the number Chicago 11 or 7? Yeah, so I will use the pick combs when I need a little bit more volume. The number 8 is my everything, but I will use the pick combs when I need them. Dan, has your beard been drier in this heat wave in Michigan? Not that I've super noticed. No. Increased shedding for sure, but not anything as far as drier. We haven't super been outside the last couple days. This weekend we were working, and I don't even count like the feel of my beard on those days, So yeah, got to get yourself in Target.
That would be amazing.
So Evan's explorations, we did. They were in there. And essentially, to be super transparent and honest, it failed the shelf life stability test. Essentially, oxidation happened. Oxygen got in. It slightly changed the scent of the product over 6 months, and then they rejected it. You guys, like, small batch is amazing and so awesome and fun. It's really easy to sell small batch products. Getting into big box retail, very difficult. Very, very difficult. I feel like beard conditioner has made my beard look thicker. Am I just seeing things? I would guess that it has enabled you to style differently, right? Maybe you don't have as many tangles and snags, and it lets you do something a little bit different. And maybe that's just it, right? If you don't use conditioner, your beard is tangling, kind of velcroing together, meaning being smaller. When you use conditioner, it kind of loosens up and gives it a little bit more volume. So yeah, for sure. Okay. Will there be a Sam C and Princess? So Sam had a collab on their women's line, but Sam, and I'll let her touch on this, she has essentially closed the door on Sam collaborations. Do you want to share anything about that? Or
it's not anything bad. I just don't have time for things like that, and that's about it. It's just a time thing. I don't want to spread myself too thin. Like, I have my own business to run, and then the kids to take care of and all that. And my mental load gets stacked up really quick. And so I try not to add too many things onto it.
Perfect. All right. Hey, Gigi. Any of you ever tried from Southern? I have not, Judd. Nope. I have never tried them. Okay.
Mom, you're like 2 hours late. Dang.
I do, Mike. It's reach out to me and I'll send it to you. I have a link and a code for them. Yes, I do. Dan, another one. My stripping wash was purchased in June, July last year. I washed the cap. I've washed out the cap once. Is it still good, or should I cycle it out? You're right on the border. Water-based products, if they have a good condition, or if they have a good preservative, they're usually around 12 months. If they have a really supernatural preservative, oftentimes not as good. They are only good for 9 months or less. So you're right at the border, man. It's close. It's probably still good, I would imagine. If it's from BABC, I think you're okay. Dan, what's the difference between the premium oil and average oil ingredients? Just the number of carriers? Nope. It's usually the premium line is usually more exotic stuff that's more expensive and hard to come by. Almost always that's the case. Yeah, Steve, you're probably good there, man. BABC. Yep. You're probably good there. Dan, did you try the cold brush on a slightly damp beard? I've only used it still after heat, just because I use heat every single day on my beard. So I probably won't try it other than at that last final stage, which I did today. That's so funny you said that. I thought about today, because I made the video and I'm like, I might have to make an update video because I freaking love that thing. It's so satisfying and it helps my beard. It is $150. It is a little bit ridiculous to add another tool to your repertoire and routine, but I love that cold brush. I know people are like, oh, you make videos. I use that thing every day.
He does. I can tell you, he really does.
And when you're hot and you get out of the shower and you just use heat and you put that thing on that
using the cold setting on the blow dryer.
It is, and I do both. So I love it, man. I really do. And
Dan gets the post-shower sweats.
I do.
So
I do. So, and she does too, by the way. I talked about it positively in the review, but I was kind of guarding myself because I knew people would be like, you're really going to tell me about a cold brush for $150 that you didn't pay for? And I'm like, yeah, no, I get it. Do bar stripping washes last longer? Depends. Yeah, it really depends on how you use it, how you store it. It just depends. Yeah. First time I used the heated brush today, I was pleasantly surprised. Dude, it always comes down to the user and the user error. When people bash things, they're like, oh, those are terrible. They just don't know how to use them right. It really makes a big difference. All right. Did they win at least? Who's that?
Someone was talking about a baseball game, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. If I were to use a styling brush to tame my waves, what is a safe setting? Yeah, great question, Eric. You want to stay under 365 degrees. As long as you do that and you have oil first, you're good. Yeah, absolutely, you're good. Honest Amish Classic Blend. Honest Amish is great. Absolutely great. When I first started, that was like my go-to through and through, day in, day out. So yeah, absolutely. In quote of the week, a Malcolm in the Middle moment. So true. Yeah, so true. I love it. All right, guys. Friday. Cordless Aberlite review going in on Friday. That's all I've used for 3-4 months now. Maybe longer than that, actually, probably 5-6 months. So, and the cordless, because I have to charge it every like 4 to 5 days, has made me much better at regularly and thoroughly cleaning it. Oh, that's been a plus. Nice. Yeah. What's up, Jason? All right, beautiful. Let's go ahead and keep this advice going, you guys. All right, so we got Mr. Bob Kane here. I'm 9 months into my first year of my life, and I'm looking for advice and feedback on how to get through the next 3 months. I also got to meet Bob. It was absolutely awesome.
Is this Big Daddy?
This is Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy.
Yep, Big Daddy Kane here. First off, I want to address the bald and bearded look. He's like, I watched this show. I know what you guys are going to say. I know it'd look better going all in, but for some reason, my wife wants me to hold on to the little bit that I have left. So bald and bearded isn't an option for me yet. Respect, man. What is the exotic stuff in premium oils? Dusty, when I say exotic, it means oils that are more rare, oils that are harder to come by, that aren't readily available and are more expensive. What are they? There's a list of like 50 we could name right now. All right. The second thing is I know I'm in need of a trim, but I tried that on my own about 3 months ago and ended up taking over an inch of growth by trying to make it even. Oh, yeah. A slippery slope. I regretted it, and I vowed not to touch it again until the year was up, which will be September 1st. Okay. The obvious problem areas I have are uneven growth on both sides of my face, including my mustache, not knowing how to integrate the corners of my mouth in the mustache, and the waves and dips, and an annoying flip at the bottom that's getting worse as the day goes on. All right. I wash my beard every day, condition every other, use quality oils, aka watches the channel, uses the blow dryer on medium heat, but haven't used a heated brush much lately because I didn't notice it making a big difference. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and take a look here on Bob. Awesome, man. So you can put a face.
It's nice, yeah. I was gonna say it's nice to put a face to the name.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. And too funny. Russ said he said that True North, you got to show your face. Hey, man, not everybody's got to show their face. Russ, people can be anonymous if they would like. To each their own. All right, so. Mr. Kane said, okay, he's saying that he has uneven growth. He's saying he's got dips and waves. And I believe his words were like the obvious problems. Okay.
First and foremost, I need to address your hair because I feel like it's so soft. Like I just want to rub it. Looks like your arm hairs
my
coming
little
in.
Babies.
Dan has these tiny baby arm hairs coming in from when he had to shave it, and they're so soft.
They are.
I feel like that's what your head hair looks.
I know. I feel like people would think like the arm hair coming in would be like prickly. They're just little teeny tiny soft guys. All right. Any thoughts on the beard, the problems, the things that he's saying here?
Honestly, I love your beard because I think it has a lot of character. I love the colors. I love the dips and the swirls and the flips. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, number one, I do not see uneven growth. I couldn't tell you what side you thought was longer or shorter or weaker. I genuinely don't see that. Number two, I agree with Sam. I would not try to get out any dips, waves, flips, dents. The flip is just for the length of your beard right now. Essentially, when you look down, it hits your chest and starts to flip out. There's nothing you can do about that. Sincerely, Bob, you've heard me give advice on this show time and time again. I've got nothing, man. I really, really got nothing. If you are really disturbed by those problems, more heat is going to solve it for you.
Yeah, I was going to say, keep trying with the heated brush, and it might just take some time to get used to, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
The right settings for your particular beard.
It's true. And I would definitely go back and watch my own worst critic video. I truly think you are your own worst critic. I met you in person. None of those things crossed my mind. None of them. So, man, I would just go a little bit easier on this one. So I think that, yeah, maybe you're looking too close to the mirror. Yeah, just the right side is shorter and not as thick. Yeah, man, I really, truly don't see it. Yeah, I truly don't see it. So I would just keep growing. Keep doing your thing, keep adjusting, and you'll be fine. I wish I had more specifics to offer you, but I don't want to tell you something that's not true. You know what I mean? Cool. Any other final thoughts for him here?
Are you gonna go in September to get a trim, or are you gonna try to trim it before that? I'm curious.
Oh, I don't think before that, right? He's gonna
Okay.
wait. He's gonna wait that up. But I wonder if he's gonna do a barber or gonna go with himself.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I think he said he vowed to keep it until then.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome, Bob. Thanks for sending in, man. Sorry I couldn't give you more on it, but I think it looks really good. Seriously, the color is fantastic. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So cool. Oh yeah, and Erica and Walter they're from Connecticut, took the day off, and they're gonna go drive up Maine on Monday night, stay and be there for the meetup. So you get to meet Erica and Walter.
I'm so excited.
Heck yeah.
Yay.
Awesome, guys. Tuesday, June 27th, we're gonna have a meetup in Portland, Maine. We don't have the details yet, but it's probably just going to be at a park. It's hopefully going to be beautiful out, and everyone will be hanging and talking.
I'm just going to be eating lobster rolls and donuts.
Yep, bring them
Don't mind me.
Gluten-free. Bring them to Sam just to say, hey, Sam, thank you for giving us your Wednesday night when you're normally asleep and you still have to shower and like just throw a thank you to Sam's way. I do this. I know this stuff, but Sam stepped up in a big way. So yeah, man, it's gonna be great. Hey man, thanks, Big Daddy Kane. All right, G squared, my man.
Wow, we got a lot of these like people that are always on.
Yeah, you get to put a face to the name type thing for sure. And G squared, I hope you're still up. I know that you didn't know if you're going to make. Oh, I said 10:20, 10:06.
Oh.
So, yeah, I was close. Yep. I was definitely.
I'm here.
Yeah, I was close. Oh, beautiful. All right, here we go, G squared. Okay, so now what? My first Beard Advice Live submission was in February 2022, and I was at my year mark with no trims. My goal is to still have the biggest, longest, fullest, healthiest beard I can have. My issue is when my beard still look the same. My issues is when my beard will still look about the same then. But don't get me wrong, I can still feel and see all the progress since. I've done a few transparency trims along the way, but per the advice given back then, trimming, they're given my time. Trimming all the way back, the true bulk of my beard wasn't recommended. It was more about presenting my beard at its best. Yeah. So since then, my wardrobe has become pretty monochrome and consists of mostly black and some dark blues, which I put my beard in my best. I do miss some variety, though, with the lighter colors. It still shows too much transparency, or so much. My side beard doesn't look much different to me, regardless of the clothing. And honestly, I can't see that much of the bottom transparency from those angles. So here we are, over 2 years into my beard journey. Do I stay the course and keep rocking what I got and just keep doing the small maintenance trims and utilizing the flattering wardrobe, or should I do a drastic cut to accommodate more clothing choices?
Goodness.
Yeah, so he's like, hey, I'm an open book here. Let me know. And I got 2 different slides for G squared.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah. And so I believe this is the same thing. It's just we're looking at different clothing, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just different clothing to see the difference.
Okay.
So he's saying, hey, this is my beard. When I wear the right clothes, this is what it looks like. When I don't wear the right clothes, this is what it looks like.
I see.
What do you think?
Okay.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts initially without my input.
I am a big supporter of black clothing.
Me too.
I love wearing black.
Earth tones for
all
me.
the time. Well, that's earth tone too.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Dark earth tones. Literally is what I told my car guy that I wanted for my vehicle. I was like, black or dark earth tones. Okay, so you like darker clothing in general.
Yes, I really do. But at the same time, I see, like it's getting to summer and you're not trying to be wearing full black all summer long and it's hot. And so I kind of run into the same problem when I wear white shirts. I don't like the way it makes my hair look stringy when I wear white, but if there's a shirt that you really like, just wear it and don't worry about it. You know what I mean? If you're going to feel confident because you really like that shirt, then who cares? Who cares if your beard looks a little transparent? Whatever. No big deal.
For sure. I agree entirely. Now, to go at his question specifically, let's take the shirt out of the equation, right? Do what you want on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he should do a Jurassic, say that right?
Jurassic?
Yeah. Man,
Why
it sounds so much like Jurassic. Oh my gosh. I'm like, this is freaking me out. A Jurassic trim. What's up, Matt? Do you think that he should personally do a Jurassic trim somewhere in the middle or keep doing the small transparency trim similar to what I do?
I don't know. I really don't know because I can see both ways.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced that that's the same beard. Look at how full that looks.
Yeah. But
I think you're fooling us.
Those photos were literally a minute apart. And I know they are because look at the side profile. Hey, look at that angle, you guys. I'm trying to tell everybody the sideburn angle is correct. It is just better. I'm trying to tell you guys. I think we look back in like 5 years from now, and it's like, people are gonna be like, man, it's crazy that people had those super bulky sideburns. And like I told you guys, I caught crap for that.
Mm-hmm.
When I said that video, I had people, especially barbers. I have been a barber for 24 years and this blah, 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 blah. It's just better.
Yeah.
It's just a better angle, you guys. So they are definitely the same picture. That just shows you how much of a difference shirts make.
It's wild.
And you know, I'm unbelievably particular about my shirts.
So picky.
And this is why.
Yes.
This is why here. For me, G Squared, I am a fan. Oh, man, it is tough.
I know.
Because, for example, I was just going to bring up Brian. We had Brian on last week. And remember his big beard transformation? Yep. I like Brian's beard much better now. I really do. But I love your beard. And I know you like a big beard.
Like, if it's something that's going to bug you, I think do it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's the correct answer. Yep. Absolutely. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So, Devin is saying, hey, use that shirt and trim the transparency. Okay. I think in person it looks different. Fuller photos. Photos always make a beard, especially with lighting and different things, can always make it look more. I agree with Sam. I think the ultimate test is, are you thinking about your beard transparency on a daily basis? If so, you need to trim. You might regret it, but you get to grow it back and at least you know.
And maybe if you're nervous about it, just trim a little bit and see if you like that. You know what I mean? And then if you're like, you know what, like I can do that, I'll do it a little bit more. And then go for it.
Yeah. And I've gotten to know G Squared quite a bit. He is extremely analytical. And this is not in a bad way at all. I welcome everyone and everything. He writes novels on like super particular situations and instances. So I have a feeling these are things that just bounce around his head. And he said that, Brian and Scott were the reason made me think about it. Yeah, I can see that. Man, it just truly comes down to what you want. That's it.
Yeah.
And I think Sam's right. If it bothers you, if it bugs you, if you think about it too much, go for it. If not, rock it out. Because for me, right, if I wear that same kind of shirt, I'm going to have a ton of transparency too. Well, my beard doesn't bother me at all. Like I love it. It brings me confidence. It's who I am. It's my style. It's everything for me. I don't have any of those urges ever. I have people ask me that all the time. They're like, do you ever want to shave? And I'm like, no, like I really don't. I don't have frustrated days or anything like that. So it's, he said, my poor wife, I can only imagine. No, just kidding. If you think that's my novel, that's my short story. Oh my goodness. I like audiobooks. Oh, G Squared, too funny. So what I'll do, here's a little, as someone that gets lots of messages a day, I find methods of like genuinely going through them and processing them. Sam caught me the other day with one of my methods. Do you remember this?
Yeah, when you're listening to it.
Yeah, so on the iPhone, there's a really cool feature. If you highlight text, you can click the word speak and it will read it to you in that like Siri robot voice. So I'm walking around
short.
and I'll get really long runs from G Squared. I'll get really long runs from a couple of different people. And I'll walk around the house doing chores. I'll put it in my pocket and let it speak to me. So I'm hearing it. I'm processing. I'm actually taking in all the info. And then I go through and give my information. So she's the introvert and I'm the extrovert. Interesting.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Interesting. So, dude, there's no right or wrong answer here. It's up to you. The only thing that is right is that you send in whatever you do.
Yes.
If you make a change, you got to send in and let us know. I like big beards and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. No, but I do. I like big beards. You have a beard that there's a lot of people that would say, dude, I wish I could have that. It's going to kill me for you to trim it, for you to go shorter. That's about it. About it, man.
Yeah.
It's a great beard, but clothing does matter, you guys. It's wild. But again, I could see you here, G Squared. If you do a transparency trim, let this corner be your start and then do a little kind of looping one like this.
Oh, you're going that short?
I am, for sure.
Woo!
It's actually going to be very similar to Brian's beard. Look at that right there. If you see the corner of Brian's beard where that line is, it's almost identical to where G Squared's line is. Right at the collar. Go down, go around, and then come back again. Yep.
Okay.
If you do it, do it. All right? If you do it, do it. If you do anything shorter, if you go down here, you're going to still have some transparency still. I would go up to this angle and then just kind of round it out. So, yeah, for sure. Dan, let's see here. My beard is still big, just not extra big. That's a good way to look at it, for sure. Most people, the general Gen Pop population,
I get it.
the Gen Pop will still think like, wow, that's a big beard, you know? It's just we're in this micro niche where it's like, oh yeah, it's not that big, but we're just, what would that look like on my side beard? Yeah, I'll draw it for you for sure. All right, so for your side beard, we're gonna start right here, right? See right about where it hits your collarbone, and then you're gonna go through, go angle down and then come around. Angle down and then come around. You're just going to be losing all of this. You see this like dip right here? That's where your transparency begins. But again, switch to this shirt. Do you see it? No. So it's all about that shirt. But yeah, you would go from right here and then go off. You're going to take a good 3 to 4 inches off. Yeah, good 3 to 4 inches off. So yep, I think that would do it if you wanted to. Brian said over 6 inches was over 12 before the trim. That's a super significant trim. But again, a 6-inch beard is big.
Yeah,
That's a big beard, for sure. For sure. Oh, I know. It's like we're all on those same fields right now. We get it. We entirely get it. That's tough. That's tough, G Squared. Let us know whatever you do, man. We want to know. All right. And I believe that's, you got to end on that. You can't have something after that one. So, man, anybody out there that wants to send in, please do. We will be here next week, beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Send us a write-up of, just like G Squared did, just like everybody else on the show, what are your problems? What are your goals? Where are you at with your beard? And then give us a couple angles of your beard, and we'll get you on the show. It's going to be pretty cool. All right? Is it me? Does that beard look like it? Oh, yeah. Your color of your shirt can absolutely change the color. And we know this is proof with eyes, right? When I wear a blue shirt, it brings out my blue eyes more. The same concept happens with your hair. So, yeah, just something to think about. I almost don't have to do anything in the morning. Oh, wow. Interesting, Brian. I can see it. Well, you had a unique situation. Brian had like the most wildest curves in his beard. It was like a racetrack in a cool way. Yeah, in a cool way, for sure. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Everyone's saying great show. So much fun. I appreciate being here, being able to hang out with you guys, being able to hang out with my wife, getting all the laughs and all the good times. I think that's it. Anything for the people? Anything with Beauty and the Beard, MI?
Yeah, we have... I can't see myself. I don't know where to hold.
Sorry, guys. I'm grabbing the link.
Okay, here it is. We have 3 tumblers left. If you want to pick one up, we will not be restocking these particular ones again. They're really cool. They keep my tea cold all day long, and they're very big. Doesn't come with a straw, but Buy your own straw.
So there's a link in the chat, you guys. That is Sam's shop. Mr. Miss Command, remember, tell Princess Violet is an angel. She and guys, half the time she's absurdly cute.
Yeah.
Like so, she loves hard.
She's
like
hard.
Man. Like Gigi, who's probably in the chat, when Gigi leaves, it's like a tsunami hits the house.
Well, this morning I had to get up really early and get an ultrasound done on my gallbladder. And I had to try to race home before Dan was leaving with the boys for school so that Violet didn't. She's not very good like in car line. And I don't blame her because you're sitting there for an hour and she's strapped in her car seat. So she's bored. And so I got there and I'm like, okay, like let's go in. She had a meltdown. I need Dad. I need to go with him. It was so sad.
She loves me, like, and loves Sam, but she loves me really, really hard. She's super affectionate with me. Literally, I don't know, 10 times a day comes up and nuzzles me and grabs my arm.
And the little kisses.
Yeah. And she'll be like, Dad. I'm like, what, Violet? I just need a hug.
I need a hug.
And so yeah, she loves me hard. And we are big on self-talk with everybody in our family. And we do have a little mantra. It's getting close to PG-13 time. So we do have a mantra with Violet and we go through. Do you want to say them?
The what?
Like what we have her repeat. So we'll start with like Violet. Yeah, go ahead. So we say, Violet, say, I'm smart. She goes, I'm smart. Say, Violet, I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. Violet, I'm strong. I'm strong. And
she has to flex.
Yeah, she flex. I'm strong. And then we say, Violet, I'm a badass. And she goes, I'm a badass.
And she goes, I'm a bad bass.
Yeah, I'm a bad bass. And so we're big on that because like neither of us had a lot of that, or at least that we remember like growing up.
Yeah.
And I didn't have it for sure. And so we want to make sure they know, hey man, that self-talk's important.
It's all true too.
And it is true. She is smart. She is beautiful. She is strong. She's got really strong muscles.
She does.
It's crazy.
I mean, okay, you know about Dan's calves, but you guys haven't seen Vi's because she's got the same tippy toe.
No. She's next level.
Toe. She walks on her pinky toes. I have like this is weird. I have really strange like pinky toes.
You can say ugly.
They're not ugly. Dan hates them. But like if your toes are like this, my pinky toes can like go out like this.
And they like curl.
And so Vi, it's like us combined. Like she walks on her tippy toes, but her pinky toes go out to like stabilize herself. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And weird.
Yeah. We do that too, except we empower the women. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like Violet's frustrations with us are that she's sassy, that she's unbelievably stubborn, that she is wickedly smart with her like snappy comebacks and like right now, are you kidding me? Like we'll be like, Violet, you need to go pick up the playroom.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? And we don't want to temper that. We don't want to take away her sassiness. I want every boy to feel her sassiness and her empowerment as she's growing up. So my sister Stephanie is a lawyer, right? Everybody in here knows that. Nobody messes with Steph.
Yeah.
Like she's a pit bull. Like you don't mess with her. You just know that. I want Violet to be that same way. Nobody's gonna mess with Violet. And we build into her and we're like, we're gonna suffer now. It's painful now, but we're gonna benefit from her being like that sassy, spunky one. And so she was going around in ballet Tuesday. She can do, you know where ballerinas go on the top? She'll walk around the entire house, 90 degrees, boom, right there, and goes around. Like, I know it takes a lot of ballerinas time to learn that. She's built in. She came with that feature.
She had her whole ballerina uniform on today.
It was cute.
It was really cute.
It was super
She has
cute.
like a ballerina song. It's so cute.
She had it on backwards though, so her booty was hanging out. It was hilarious because it's like hangs down more in the back. So that was funny. Yeah, last thing on Violet here, but she will make up songs, lyrics to songs. She'll get the harmony of a song, the melody, and she'll change the lyrics to fit whatever's going on in her life all day. Every day.
And they're catchy.
They're really good. Like really, really good. Our boys, should never sing. Ever. Like, if you guys think I'm bad,
Poor Maddox.
yeah, if you guys think I'm bad, you gotta check our boys. So yeah, built-in feature. No, yeah, it's right. I just shopped for a truck, you know. It's like, oh, she came built in with that. It's hard to explain how much she gets on top of her because it's not tippy toes. Like a lot of people use like the pad or whatever of your foot. She's just toes.
She's on the point.
Yeah, on the point of her toes. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
Can't be healthy for your toes.
Yeah, she has strong everything for sure.
Yes.
Hey, thank you, Firefighter. Appreciate that, man. All right, guys and girls out there, let's go ahead and get out of here. Sam C, Dan C, the place to be. Here at Advice Live every Wednesday. Please send in. We'd love to have you guys on the show. Other than that, Sam, anything for the people?
Nope.
All right, guys.